Concealer in some places. Oh Jesus, I'm still looking. Oh, what the? Why doesn't this move? I'm looking smurf. Hey guys, what's up? It's Sanj. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions. These are all products that I've never tried before. Not all of them be like new on the market, but they're just things that I'm trying for my first time. Do not forget to give this video a huge thumbs up if you like any of the products or if you just like my channel, and subscribe down below. Let's get on with the video. So first things first is primer, and I have this one by I can never say the name, SkinCeuticals, and it's an advanced pigment corrector, and it says daily multi-layer treatment to reduce stubborn discoloration. So I have some uneven skin tone here, and it's like a pump like this, so I'm just gonna pump a little bit. That probably is good enough. You usually don't need a lot of primer. And I'm just gonna basically focus it on my cheeks and T-zone. My whole face, basically. I'm sorry that my voice is kind of like groggy and like croaky. I am still feeling a little bit under the weather from my trip, but that does not mean that I will not film videos. Next up, I have this Smashbox Photo Finish foundation primer, but it's like a color correcting thing, and it's green, so it's for my redness. I have a little bit of redness like around my nose, and under my eyes, so I'm just going to focus on putting that there, and a little on my chin. I really hope this works, because that'd be like revolutionary. You guys know that I do not wear foundation, but I have this one from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's for a Superstar Youth Glow. This is in the color Tan. Now, this is obviously not my color, but this is the color that I use for concealer. This is my concealer that I normally use, and so they're pretty similar. This one seems a little bit more cool toned, which is something that I actually don't like about it. So hopefully this is going to be my new favorite. And when you open it, it has a very large doe foot, so it looks kind of like a huge concealer wand, and this really reminds me of the Tarte Shape Tape foundation. I'm just gonna put, this looks like a lot comes off and it looks very pigmented. So, and I'm kind of tanned right now. Not tan, but like I'm darker because of all the trips that we went on. So I'm not trying to like use this too many places. The first thing I noticed, the doe foot is huge. A lot comes off. And it seems like it's a thick, full coverage formula. I was debating to go in with a brush or a beauty blender. I think I'm gonna just go for the beauty blender, or the sponge, because I don't really want to be, the hell? Is that supposed to happen, or is that just, that is gone. This looks so good. Is this just me, or that looks really good? That was super easy to blend. Oh my gosh. And it's so full coverage. I'm noticing that it's not a dry down formula, so you can put it on and then blend it a little later, which is good. What do you guys think? I think it looks really good. I just need to set it because it looks a bit oily. My under eyes are still there though, so I don't really know what that's about. I'm going to now set my face, and I have two powders to pick from. I have a tinted powder from Bare Minerals. Let me get that out. I think I'm gonna use the tinted powder to just kind of like brush my face, but to bake I'm gonna use this Tarte loose powder that I have, and I'm just gonna use a huge fluffy brush and just kind of dust this all over my face. Because even though I didn't put concealer in some places, oh Jesus, I'm still looking. Oh, what the? Why doesn't this move? Okay, it actually really got rid of my oiliness there though, which is good. This looks like I'm just dusting cocoa powder on my face. Low key it is. No, I'm kidding. Why is it purple? I don't love the undertone of the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, but it seems like it did okay. Maybe that wasn't the best match. I don't know. Now I'm gonna bake on my under eyes using the Tarte Loose Finishing Powder from the Amazonian Clay collection. This one, there's the cap. I have the pressed finishing powder, but I've never used the loose one before, and I'm a big fan of the pressed one, so hopefully I really like this too, and it gets rid of the purpleness on my face. I think it's because my skin is very warm toned, and maybe that was a little more cool tone than I had anticipated. Don't know what it is. I didn't get any new eyebrow products, so I'm just going to do those quickly and then join you guys for eyes. Okay, so brows are done, and I guess you could say I went a little bit more subtle than normal. I didn't carve them out because like it's summer, and like in summer you don't want to be like wearing a like crap ton of makeup and like cake face. Like I look like cake face right now, but you've got to bake in the summer because like it's when it's hot. I got powder all over my eye primer, but I'm gonna prime using this Perfecting Eye Primer by Sephora. I'm really excited to try this out, so I'm just gonna use a tiny bit on the eye. I remember last time I did this, too much came out, so I'm just gonna prep. That's probably good enough. And, ooh, I like this eyebrow today. I'm just gonna put it on my eye. Ooh, this feels like a really good formula for an eye primer. It's very like kind of tacky and like velvety at the same time, if you guys know what I mean. Like I know this is gonna be really good for what I'm about to use. And it's going on super well. Alright, so this looks pretty good. I don't really have any opinions on it yet because I haven't used any eyeshadow. Today I want to go for a summer sunset look. I haven't done one of these before, like with pinks and oranges. So I think you guys are already predicting what I'm about to use. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm super excited to use this right now. I've seen it everywhere. In Rihanna's Vogue thing, just literally everywhere, and I cannot believe that I'm getting the opportunity to use it right now. I was debating what I wanted to do with this look, if I wanted to do the purple, the orange, and then I'm like, I want to do both. I kind of wanted to do orange in the inner corners, and then I'm going to do pink on the outsides. I want to use the same brush for both of the eyeshadows because I feel like it'll help me blend and transition better between the two. So I have a not fluffy brush, a flat brush that has hairs growing out of it, and I'm gonna spray it just because I feel like it's gonna make it better with the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. Guys, this kind of stuff that Nikki Tutorials uses. Okay, I'm feeling bougie right now. I'm gonna do one spray because it was expensive, and then I'm super excited. Okay, I'm gonna go into the orange first, which is called Mimosa Sunrise, and this is the Kilowatt Foil Shadows. If you guys don't know, but I'm sure you already do. So I'm gonna just wipe. Look how much came off. Okay, I really hope that this primer is good to me and it sticks down. I'm not gonna set it or anything because, yeah. Okay, so. Okay, bro, that was gorgeous. I'm just gonna keep it on my lid and not really gonna go above that. Rihanna, hold up. It's not as bright as I thought it was gonna be, but it's really sticking to my lid well, which I'm happy about. And it's like staying, you know? Like if I brush it, it's not gonna like move and go away. So I'm really happy about that. I might have to blend this. It's looking a bit harsh, and I kind of want to go a little higher so that you can see it when my eyes are open. You can definitely see it. Okay, so now I'm gonna just kind of wipe off the orange, but still using the same brush so I can blend it. I'm gonna dip into the pinky color, which is called Sangria Sunset. So Mimosa Sunrise and Sangria Sunset. That is really, really good names. And now I'm just gonna put that in the outer. Oh my gosh, my eyes look like a sunset already. I love this. I'm gonna now just try to blend the orange and the pink. I think it's blended pretty good, but there's still a pretty harsh line around my eye. It's like I have an eye patch. So I'm gonna take the best blending brush I've ever used, the Anastasia double-ended one, dual-ended one, whatever you want to call it. And this is so good because the brush, not because of that. Let me just, the bristles are super coarse, so it blends literally anything. And which is why it's like really good, because Anastasia has colors that are sometimes super patchy, super pigmented, and really hard to blend. So like you need to get a really good brush so they can blend it. So I'm just gonna just basically try my best and make this a little bit more diffused and like super harsh. So it isn't like a line. You guys feel me? That's why you go really high up with the shadow so that you have room to blend. This eye primer is making it a little bit difficult because it's like really sticking to it, but I think it's okay. That definitely looks a lot more blended than before. I kind of want to pop a little bit more orange though, because I feel like it kind of got lost. So I'm just gonna kind of like pat it over the first part of my eye again. And you guys can't probably see, there's not a lot of fallout, quite a little bit though, which is why I always bake my eyes before my eyeshadow in case this happens. I'm just gonna repeat that for the other eye, trying my best to make it identical. But this look is screaming summer to me. I love this, oh my gosh. I really want to try the lavender ones because those as highlighter, okay, that is just, oh my, that looks so good. See, you also carry it more than you want it to go so that you have space to pile the pink on top and make it look kind of like a mixed color. What color do you go when you mix pink and orange? Orange. Oink! Oh my god, you got oink. That was a funny joke. No, it wasn't. Sorry. This side to me looks a lot more pigmented than this side. I mean, maybe it's just because I haven't blended it, or maybe it's because I put like more eye primer. I don't know. I'm gonna move closer just to show you guys up close how beautiful this looks. It's like, it's like, okay, I was gonna say subtle, but like it's that subtle pink, you know, like I would wear this to go out because it isn't like blinding everybody. It's like really like, it's wearable. A lot of people think that Rihanna's line is like not really wearable. It's more like runway, like photo shoot kind of things, which is true. Like those lavender, like who wears this as a highlight? Not me. But honestly, putting it on my eyes, I really think that I would wear this out because it isn't like it's like such a bright pink where it's like, oh my god. It's like just enough to give you that like color, but not like too much. So I do want to do some inner corner highlight and some brow bone highlight, shockingly. I'm going to use this Stila thingy in the color Kitten. This is kind of like a powder version of the Stila liquid eyeshadows. It looks like this. It's really pretty, kind of like pearl color. Oh, okay. And I'm just going to take this and put it, like I said, on my brow bone and inner corner to brighten it up. It is summer. Oh yeah. That is good stuff. That is some good stuff. Super pigmented. This is so pretty. And if I sprayed my brush, oh my gosh, what about them, guys? This one does not need that. I'm gonna go back with the, not Anastasia one because it's a little bit rough to do this, but just a different blending brush, and I'm just gonna try to work those two in together with the lightest hand, and then blending out this guy as well. I was thinking about a wing, but then I was like, I don't know, because this, I feel like this doesn't need one. You guys know what I mean? Like it's, I kind of want the shadows to like speak for themselves, and just like some thick coats of mascara would look really pretty with this, I feel like. So now that I'm finished with basically the eyeshadow, I'm going to wipe away the bake so I can do some under eyeshadow. You're probably thinking, what are you gonna do? Just wait. So I also have, what is on this brush? Why is it like shiny? I also have the Pat McGrath, what's it called? Brown Ambition palette to work with. they have this beautiful like warm tone brown, and I'm so down to put that like on the lower lash line once I get rid of this patchy powder. Okay, look at this, guys. I left this on for maybe, I would say 8 minutes, and you're supposed to bake powder for 10. So the fact that I've left it on not even for the required time and it's still giving me this patchiness is really confusing me right now. I mean, I don't know, a lot of the time, that was a sample size, and a lot of the times companies have different like formulas from their sample sizes to their large. Okay, gotta hurry up with this one then. Look at my pores, guys. Oh, what the heck? Are you kidding me? It's just not going anywhere. Okay, I don't have really good anything to say about this. My Kat Von D powder is so much better than this. It doesn't make my pores huge. Oh my god, this is like really bad. My look is just ruined. No, I'm kidding. This was going really good. I haven't run into like a dud product just yet. Why is it giving me like this little thing right here? Like, it's not the brush. Maybe like the products that I use it in a mix, that happens pretty often. Like maybe the two powder thing was not a good idea, but Patrick Star does it. I guess that doesn't mean that I can do it. Okay, so using the Pat McGrath Brown Ambitions palette, I'm gonna go into this brown shade called Throwing Shade. That's pretty funny. This is how it looks. And I have kind of like a small smudge brush. Oh yeah, that looks really good. I really want the eyeliner look to be soft, so I'm just gonna use this MAC palette. This is not a first impression, I use this all the time. I'm gonna go into this brown shade, and I wanna do some brown eyeliner. So it's gonna be soft because it's shadow, and then it's gonna be even softer because it's brown. I love that. Okay, the eyeliner is done, and now time to move on to mascara. I hope you guys see what I mean. I'm talking about like the brown like softness and how like it's only like noticeable if you're like close to the person. So for mascara, I'm gonna be trying the waterproof Bad Gal Mascara from Benefit. So I was really wondering how it's gonna like be. What the? That is not the kind of wand I expected at all. I mean, I guess I can't say anything because I haven't used it yet. So let's just see how it coats my lashes. Let me move a lot closer to you guys. Remember, I've never used this before. The heck? Okay, so first thing I noticed, this formula is super thick, and I feel like it's not doing anything. My eyelashes are already really curled, so that didn't really do much. I don't see the biggest difference between my eyes right now. What do you guys think? They look like a little bit more defined, but it didn't make them longer. It didn't really do anything. It just kind of made them more defined because they were covered in eyeshadow before. And then to the lower. It's really hard to get to the root with this because it's so long and flat. Like, I really prefer mascara ones that are like curled by the ends. I haven't used mascara in super long. I've just been using falsies for the past like year. So I don't really know what to think other than it's just not doing much for me. One thing I do like about it though is that it actually is separating my lashes really well. Like, they aren't really clumped. Okay, it looks kind of clumped in the oh, it is clumped. This one is not really clumped though. This side is a little bit. But it's not hard to like kind of declump them. Okay. Oh, that was the last one. Actually looks good. Now I need some things on my face. So I'm going to start off by doing some blush. And I'm going to be using, once again for the first time, this Tarte blush. I love this packaging. Some people hate it. I like how this little design here is pretty simple. This is in the color Exposed. It's a really pretty rose. Oh crap, I forgot that I don't know how to open this. So it looks like this. I think it's the perfect match for my skin tone. It's kind of like a deep rosy pink. So I'm going to swirl my brush in here a lot and put it on the apples of my cheeks. This does not look like it's doing anything. Maybe it'll fix this business going on here that I don't know what that is. And I don't want to cover it up with more concealer because then it's just going to, like, concealer on top of powder. Who does that? This is a new Sephora brush, by the way. This is also a first impressions. I'm liking the brush, but like this, do I look different with this blush? I feel like I don't. I'm going in, guys. Like, I'm like going in. Maybe it's just my skin tone. That's not good. They gotta have blushes for everybody, man. My aunt says that she actually uses this as a blush. So should I just try it? I'm just gonna try it. Okay. Okay. That is what I'm talking about for blush. It's got like a sheen to it. Okay. That is what I'm talking about. Not that stupid Tarte thing. Exposed. More like not exposed because I can't see you. That was cringe. Okay, highlighter is done. I don't really want to do contour because to me contour kind of like gives the vibe of like a heavy look, and I don't really want a heavy today. I want bright, I want summery. So I'm gonna go straight onto highlighter. I have quite a bit. So first I have the Girl Meets Pearl Liquid Pearl for Face by Benefit, which is obviously a liquid foundation. You just kind of twist this and like it comes out. Which way, I don't know. But there's some at the top. I'm just gonna take some on my finger and put it on my cheekbones. And then I'm gonna layer over top a powder one because you guys know who I am. Okay, it does not look like it blended very well, and it does not look like anything is there. Like, it does not look good. That is my opinion. So as you can see, I turned it and some came. I want to do the same for the other side. It doesn't look like it's a very nice highlighter, to be honest. I feel like this is better for lighter skin. Maybe it's just me. I don't like icy products. Like, it doesn't look good on my skin tone, I don't think. This cheek is already screwed. It needs help. And then for the powder, I'm going with this NYX Mosaic powder, which is hopefully going to save the day. Smaller brush so I can concentrate it more. I always do this. Well, I started doing it lately. Not bad. It's not bad, but it's not like good. Like, this is not the best highlight I've ever used, obviously. It's not blinding or anything. So next, for nose highlight, I'm going to use this High Beam one from Benefit. Kind of like, I just used one from Benefit. I didn't like it. It's probably the mini. I don't really know. I'm going to just dot it on the places where I want highlight. And use my finger. And just kind of blend it. I hope it doesn't just blend into nothing. Ooh, that looks kind of good. Didn't even take that much effort. That's not blended enough. That really impressed me. Look at my nose. It's like a lighthouse up in here. So now for lips, I was deciding I have 3 new products to try out. I have this MAC like lipstick, which is an eccentric color. I have this Charlotte Tilbury like kind of orangey lipstick, and then I have this Sugar Rose like lip gloss. It's like pretty clear. And I was thinking these 2 colors do not go with my eyes because my eyes, I want them to be the main focus. So I'm just gonna go in with this one by Fresh. I was gonna say Flesh. It's the Sugar Rose by Flesh. This is like a new brand opening up in Sephora. And it is a tinted lip treatment. It has 15 SPF, which is really nice because my lips actually do get burnt pretty often. And, oh, okay, it looks like this. Let's apply it. This should go down a little bit. I feel like it's gonna break. This smells really good. It smells like candy. Ooh, this is so smooth. I love how it's going on. And I like how it adds a little bit of a tint without being like so overpowerful, like so overbearing. Like this is something that I would wear to school every day. It's like chapstick that has a little bit of tint in it. It's great. Alright, so basically I'm done, but all I have to do now is spray my face using, like, of course I said, the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. Oh my gosh. Shake gently before use, close eyes, and mist onto face for instant soothing hydration and a silken radiant finish. Made in Japan. Okay, baby. It smells like when you walk into Muji. You guys know what I mean? Alright everyone, so those are all the products that I have to try out for you guys, all the new products. I have to say I'm very impressed with basically everything except something with my skin. You guys can see that little bit of patchiness is kind of gone now. But I don't know if it was the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, I don't know what it was, but something was going on that wasn't right. It was kind of looking gray on my skin, it was looking a little purple. Maybe it's like not the right match for me, maybe it's too warm toned, I don't know what it was, but it just wasn't really fitting for my skin. The Bare Minerals powder, I also didn't like that very much. It kind of went on really chalky. When I put it on, it kind of stayed there and it didn't like move or anything, not the biggest fan. But I did love the Fenty Duo palette thingy with the orange and the pink. I think it looks beautiful on the eyes. I love the Stila eyeshadow thingy. Look at the brow bone. And I did not spray the brush or anything. That's just pure from the compact. I did not like the mascara either. So it's just like it's not the mascara for me. So the Tarte blush just did not show up. I don't know what was wrong with it. It just did not show up on my skin at all. So I had to use the Fenty one and I think it looks a lot better. I love it. It's like kind of gives you a sheer. Like if you're a girl who doesn't like highlight, you could just put that on your cheeks and you have a blush and highlight. The highlights, I actually used two today and you can't even really tell that I used two. I used the liquid one and then I used the powder one. None of them really blew me away, to be honest. They're not bad, but I'm just looking for a little bit more of a highlight. However, the Benefit High Beam one looks amazing, I think. That is, yes. That looks so good. You guys can just totally see my nose highlight right now. It's just like beaming everywhere. I'm feeling a bit oily over here and I did powder those areas, so I'm slightly confused. The Tarte powder also kind of like stuck down when I was trying to brush it away after it baked. It kind of just like stayed there and I was like, what's going on? The lip product, love. It feels so nice. It feels like so soothing and smooth and velvety and soft. And it has the really like the nicest pigment to it and it smells really good. The Tatcha Rose Mist smells really good too. And it just, I don't know if it did anything, but I love the way it smells. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Hope you really enjoyed. Be sure to like down below and comment requests for future videos. And comment down below which products if you have, if you own any of them, and if you liked it or if you didn't like it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Mwah.